Hello and welcome to our game 613, and today I want to talk about the Gunrunning DLC. Now this is very unusual for my channel. I'm more based around the mysteries of GTA 5 and some other little bits and bobs around the place. However, I don't normally talk about DLCs. Now this one's been getting a little bit annoying to me, so I decided to talk about it because a lot of YouTubers, whether they're big GTA ones or some news channels and all sorts of places on YouTube, have been saying that GTA Online DLC Gunrunning is going to be a military DLC. Now this is actually incorrect because it's just not a military DLC. It may be a militia DLC, but it's not military. Now Rockstar haven't actually used the word militia in any of their actual progress for this. And the actual first you properly talked about this is the other day when they released this article called First Details on Screens for GTA Online Gunrunning. Basically in this actual article they do not mention that it's military based at all. They actually, and one time they actually say the word military is actually to say that the vehicles that they're released in this DLC are actually military grade. And that doesn't mean that they're actually military vehicles, it just means they're as strong as military vehicles. Which obviously you do need if you're going to be doing some gun running. Now, for a start off, I'll tell you that this DLC is going to piss me the fuck off. And that is because it is another copy-paste project by Rockstar Games. If you don't know what I mean by that, I've talked about this in my podcast in the past. And basically, since the CEO update, they've been doing what they used to do with the adversary mode, and literally just taking the same thing, changing a couple of little bits, and then re-releasing it. And it's getting a bit tedious, it's getting a bit annoying, and people just suck it up every time. They go, oh my god, it's a new thing, this is so amazing, but it's the same thing over and over again. Now let me put it out for you on a plate. So, you got the CEO DLC. What do you get? You get some cars, the nice new cars. You get the buildings that you can buy and purchase, the little offices and parking lots and stuff. And then you get the actual main project where you buy artifacts, and then you go pick them artifacts up, you take them to your warehouse, then you resell them artifacts on someone else, and you take them from your warehouse to that person. And then that's all sorted. That's how you play the game. Now, then the next DLC after that was the biker DLC. What happened there? You got some new bikes. That's pretty cool, but it sounds a bit, sounds like it's happened before. Anyway, let's carry on. Then you got clubhouses, which is a space where you can start your missions, okay, and keep your cars in the new garage, okay, whatever. That sounds a bit similar, but okay, we'll carry on. Now, the main part of the game, that's where most people get their enjoyment. So let's see what the main part of the game was for the actual biker DLC. Oh wait, you go and buy some drugs, you take them to your warehouse, or you make the drugs with the ingredients or whatever shit you pick up. I never actually played this DLC because I knew how freaking tedious it was. They just did a copy and paste project. Then what do? You take them from your warehouse to the person when you're dropping them off. Woohoo! Same DLC again! Wow! How's that freaking happened? And now they're doing it again. And this time I can guarantee you it'll be like this. They release some new cars, which will be armoured vehicles. Woohoo! Nice and cool! And they'll release places where you can go. The bunkers! Yay! They're cool, they go on the ground, and some of them are not even in the game right now. And also, I reckon one of them bunkers will actually be the one at the end of the Sandy Shores airfield. You know, that little place where there's like a wooden door over it. It looks a bit like some out of Back to the Future 2, I believe it was. But yeah, that's where some people are assuming one will be. And I myself do think one will be there. However, there is one that's on the screenshot, which I'll show you later on. Or maybe I've already shown you, I don't know. I'm not made the video yet, I'm just recording my voice. But anyways, that's not the point right now. And then what will the actual missions be then? Okay, so they're pretty similar. The vehicles and the places where you go to do your business. But what's the actual missions? The missions will be, go buy some guns, go take them, or steal some guns from some place, take them back to your warehouse, or whichever place they will call it, your bunker, and then you have them in your bunker, you take them out your bunker, you take them somewhere where you're selling them to, you drop them off, and then you're done, and then you get your money. Same fucking thing over again. It is really pissing me off. Rockstar Games, I don't know what you think you're playing at, whatever you're freaking doing now, it's working because all these people freaking suck it up every single time. They buy shark cards to buy the shitty little vehicles that you release every time. A lot of these vehicles look like things we've already got in the game anyway, so I don't see what the freaking point is of buying them. And they're not going to be any better. It's just going to be the same things over again. I personally recommend that everyone just buys a freaking PC. You can launch these vehicles into your game using the mod menu on single player. It's pretty fun there anyway. You can get these multiplayer modes anyway on there as well, called 5M or something like that it's called. And then you can use your mod vehicles in that, so it's not even like you're going to miss out playing with your friends. But yeah, this mode is tedious, in my opinion, that they're redoing the same thing over again. And then you get all these stupid YouTubers that go going, oh, it's a military DLC though, it's military, you get to go in the military base. Now, I'm not saying you won't be going in the military base at all, but you will not be spending most of your time there if you do. If it is, it's literally just one mission probably, where you just go in the military base, you steal the gun off the ground, and then you come back out. You will not be spending much time there at all. It's just totally ridiculous. What you'll be doing is more towards what not Rockstar, what Trevor does when he takes the Doom buggy from the Grapeseed airfield. And that is what you'll be doing. You'll be going there, taking the guns to the drop-off points, dropping them off, and then driving off to the next one. But instead of that, it'll be sort of like checkpoints, and you'll have people chasing after you. Now I'm going to go quickly through all these screenshots that actually got released as well, because some are pretty interesting, some are pretty yeah, okay, whatever. And this one is one of them ones where it's a bit whatever. As you can see, the guy's dressed in militia style clothing, not military, militia. Google that word. And basically he's wearing like a army styled jumper, or top should I say, which isn't an army one, but it's army styled. And then he's wearing yellow trousers, a yellow beret, and yellow gloves. So maybe it's like a team-based thing, maybe it's just another adversary mode, and I'm actually totally wrong, and it's just a shitty adversary mode. I doubt it, to be honest, but I do think it is copying the CEO shit again. He's obviously holding a gun. That's probably a new gun in the game. And there's his Tampa behind him, which is a weaponized one, which is pretty moddable, should I say, apparently. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So it's a nice little location and a nice little sunset. The next picture is one Robin Rams has actually located the actual in-game place of. It's in the middle of the desert, as you can probably guess. But I can't actually remember the actual location he actually showed, but it's one of his videos. Well done to Robin Rams, obviously, for finding the location. He literally found it by just looking at them little cactuses to one side. And I know some of the cactuses are just reused, so it could actually be the totally wrong location that he's got. However, there is 2 or 3 cactuses together there, and they don't normally bunch up in the same way more than once. So, well done to Rum Rums for finding the location of this place. Obviously it's going to be launched into the game. I do not think for 1 minute this will be in single player. Mainly for the fact that none of the other stuff is. You can probably mod it into the game using mods on PC. However, I don't think you'll be able to use it. You'll probably be able to glitch yourself under the map into the actual bunker though, so either way. But I don't think there'll be much you'd actually want to go in the bunker for in single player. It'll be pretty boring after the first couple of seconds in there. So, yeah, a pretty cool new place to go, but nothing special at all. This one is the APC tank, and there's actually a couple of APC tank pictures, so that's pretty cool. If you wonder how I know it's called the APC, it's because 1, it does actually tell you on this page, and 2, I actually remember this vehicle from GTA 4 Baldigate Tony. Now, this vehicle is a beast, it's very manoeuvrable. As you can see, it's got actual wheels on it rather than shitty trucks that the Rhino has. So you can actually drive this vehicle like a vehicle. and it's got a nice ground-to-air missile on top of it. And that is actually interchangeable. You'll see that in another picture later on, as I just said. But yeah, nice little vehicle there. Obviously, again, army style work on it, but don't worry, it's not army based. It's just for its own camouflage. Then in the bunkers, you do actually get these target practice places, so it's pretty cool. You don't have to go to ammunition anymore to do that. You can just do it in your bunker. And that is the one difference that you do get in the actual DLCs. In the CAO, you got the Don't Cross the Line game, which became obsolete because of the Deadline game mode that you can actually play in game now. And in the Biker DLC, I believe it's just the dartboard you could actually use. I'm not actually sure if there was anything else. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You do get like a little mini game in there, but at the same time, whatever. Next one is two pictures of, well, not two pictures, it's one picture of two Tampas, the weaponized ones, which get a weaponized upgrade, and they look pretty cool. Some kind of rocket launchers on top of them by the seam of it. If it's not rocket launchers, the explosive bullets on top of them, because look at that big explosion behind them. And finally, here's the other APC. As you can see, this one's got like a turret on top of it, instead of the big, what looks like a floodlight in this picture, to be honest, but it's actually a ground-to-air missile launcher. So that's pretty cool. This seems to be at Lago Zancudo, so maybe there is something you do to go and do in Zancudo, but I highly doubt it. If there is something to do there, it'll literally be a 2-second job, and it won't be much of the actual mission there. So it is in no way a military DLC. I'm sorry guys, if you're actually looking forward to this DLC, and obviously these vehicles do go through the war, by the way, but if you are actually looking forward to a military DLC, then I'm sad to tell you this is not it. It's probably going to be slightly closer to it than some of the DLCs, but it's just not a military DLC. What they could do for a military DLC would be freaking amazing, and there isn't very many things in this DLC that are military actual linked. It's gun running, like I said, so you're taking guns from one place, stealing them, or buying them, depending on which case you go around, and then you take them to your warehouse. You take them from your warehouse to your buyer. Your buyer buys them, and you get the money. It's as simple as that. I don't see how people are even thinking it's military based. So there's no money making in that. So it's just silly. If you want to ask me any questions about what I just said, feel free to drop a comment below. If you want to discuss it as well, just drop a comment below. Anything's welcome there. So please have a little chat with me. Thanks very much, and goodbye.